Hello. Okay, y'all saw the title, My Enjoyable Experience in the Hood. First of all, let me apologize for the poor gameplay over here. I was playing with one hand, like the scenes in front of me were too riveting, but that doesn't matter, okay? Let's get on topic, my enjoyable experience in the Hood. So let me build y'all a story real quick, okay? I'm in Seattle right now on a trip with my dad. And the first day that I was walking there, it was around night. And like some of y'all may know, in Seattle, you're not supposed to go on this one street called, like, lack of my memory, 4th Street. We're just gonna call it 4th Street, okay? So this night, I'm walking with my dad, and we stumble across 4th Street. And honestly, like, it's probably the worst at night, but we noticed where we were quickly, so we, like, walked away. But that next morning, my dad was probably taking like the fetish of his life, I don't know. But I had some extra time in the morning to go exploring by myself. And around this time, I was into my aura farming phase, which means I had to blast SD Kid on my AirPods at full volume. I wasn't thinking about anything, I was just strutting around. And, a little bit more context, I'm not the biggest guy, so like I probably look like an easy target if I'm on the street in front of like a bunch of people who want to rob me, I don't know. And also at the time I was wearing a $400 jacket, so I looked like someone to be robbed. Anyways, I think y'all can see where we're going now. So I'm walking around the street, I don't know what street we're on, but I'm listening to music and I'm just aware of like who I am as a human being. So I'm walking down the street, I look down the street, and boom, it's just completely covered with like homeless people. They're smoking, like nothing against homeless people, like I'm completely fine with them, like they're chill. If y'all don't do anything to me, I don't care, okay? But they're like smoking, they're like bigger than me, and I'm a self-aware person, so I decide I'm just gonna go to the other side of the street, which, mind you, for some reason doesn't have a sidewalk. So I'm walking down the street now in basically the hood, and I don't even know. So I'm walking, over farming with my music, making sure I look fashionable with my hella expensive clothes that I had to put on for some reason while I'm at the hood. And I look to my left, and oh my god, what the heck? There's a naked homeless dude, like I kid you not, kicking his children. And like a bit of a tangent here, like I don't think I'm too desensitized to homeless people or like all this activity. Like, mind you, I've been to Oakland, I've been to Berkeley, I've seen like my fair share of homeless people, but I'm not too desensitized to them. But for some reason, like my first thought that this was not, like, why is there a naked homeless man kicking his children? My first thought was, why aren't the children running? Because like y'all got a whole alley. Why aren't y'all running? Anyways. Let me lock in. So I'm walking. I just saw this naked guy kicking his children. So I turn back, start minding my own business, and this homeless lady, she runs over to me. Yo, why are you over here? Where are you from? You gotta get out of here. There's a naked homeless guy in the alley kicking his children. Like, first of all, I already saw that. Come on, bro. Lock in. But also, like, oh shit, wait, am I on 4th Street right now? Oh fuck, I'm fried, right? So I realized I'm at 4th Street, and I like try to book it, I'm aura farming, so I can't like walk that fast because then I'm gonna look like a chud who's like late to class or something. So I'm like walking at a moderate pace. None of this matters. The point is, like, first of all, why was this an enjoyable experience? Well, like, you really gotta think about it, right? First of all, I didn't die. That's a good thing. Second of all, I didn't get mugged. That's a good thing, right? Third of all, that trip was pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Seattle was not the most enjoyable place to be. So we really gotta think about it, like, what did I get out of that trip? This was probably a top 3 experience of that whole trip. Fourth of all, it just goes to show that, like, you can walk around with expensive fits and not get mugged. And, like, you really gotta think about it, right? If you get robbed in the hood, like, let's say you're a random person, you go into the hood, right? People are not going to just shoot you down for no reason. they're gonna be like, give me all your money, give me your wallet, right? If you give your money, give your wallet, maybe like cancel your credit card after, you're gonna be completely fine. You're not gonna get shot down. But imagine you're like in the university area or around your office, and then you get stopped. Like, that's your aura on the line. And I don't think like too many people are thinking about this when they, mash the hood. Because in the hood, you are completely in control of like the negatives of your life. But when you're out in the world, like, and you're exposed to a place that you're comfortable with, you are bound to be killed, metaphorically. So when you're in the hood and you don't recognize it, like, let's say you're living in the hood, like, maybe that's a bad thing. But if you're like a stranger to the hood and you visit there once, you're not going to die. You have full control over that, right? So, was this an enjoyable experience? Yeah, like, for sure, that was enjoyable. Would I go there again? Like, if I could see another naked man kicking children, like, first of all, that's not a good thing. But if I can see something that enjoyable, like, yeah, sure, I'd come back to the hood. Like, would you not? Would you? Come on. Anyways, in our next video, we're gonna be doing like a really important topic. Like, what's more gay, liking femboys or tomboys? Like, that's a really important question. Y'all gonna watch that video. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all better like and subscribe, hit the bell, share this with your friends, share this with your family, put it on TV, at me on Instagram. Maybe, yeah, thank you. I'll see y'all. Peace.